For all of us joining us in the green room, welcome to the green room. And again, if you are a teacher and are live streaming the event in your classroom, we kindly ask you that you write the number of your students in the chat so that we know you're here. And please also note that the presentation will be recorded and uploaded on our YouTube channel afterwards. So without further ado, our next presentation is titled Study in Germany for Business Majors. And our presenter is Antonia Chibuzo. She joins us from New York City. She is currently the trainee at the University of Cologne, New York office. She earned her master's degree in media studies and English literature and culture at the University of Cologne. Later, she held positions as project manager for third-party funded projects at the International Office of the University of Cologne and as personal assistant of the Vice Rector for International Affairs at the University of Cologne. So, Antonia, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon to everyone. Yes, as Anna said, I'm going to tell you something about studying in Germany for business majors. So what are you, what can you expect in my presentation? First, I'm going to introduce the types of business education you'll find in Germany, the differences and challenges. Then I'll give you an example for business majors or for a university that offers business majors, rather, the University of Cologne. I'll give you a quick overview over their programs and study offers, and the benefits to study there and the admission requirements. As before, if you have any questions, just go ahead and type them into the chat box and I'll reply to them at the end of the presentation. Okay. Yes, perfect. So in general, there are like 3 types of business education institutions in Germany. You have the private business schools, and then you have public or somewhat public universities of applied sciences and public universities. And so they mainly differ in the range of courses they offer and their theoretical and practical approach and the amount of tuition fees. So the private business schools usually focus on specific courses, such as Master of Finance, and they offer consecutive and non-consecutive programs, so Master of Business Administration, but also Master of Arts, and they generally offer courses in English and German, and they have a very good student-staff ratio. Private business schools are rather practice-oriented with relations to business, and they have, like for German standards, a rather high tuition fee, ranging between, let's say, $5,000 US up to $55,000 US. Examples for such business schools, private business schools, would be the Frankfurt School of Finance and the Mannheim Business School. Then, secondly, you have public or somewhat public universities of applied sciences. Most of those universities of applied sciences are public, actually, meaning that they are supported, financially supported or substituted by the state. Some universities of applied sciences are private, however. They focus on very specific courses as well in applied sciences, such as masters in insurance science and tourism management. However, they offer more consecutive than non-consecutive programs, different from the private business schools. They also offer courses in English and German and have a well-balanced student and staff ratio. They are in general practice-oriented with their own research and relations to business. There's usually no tuition fee there, meaning that you rather pay like a campus maintenance fee of around about $300 each semester. And examples for such institutions would be the business or the University of Applied Sciences in Berlin and the Technical University of Cologne. The third category I want to introduce you is the the typical public university. So they're completely financially and structurally supported by the German government, and their general courses, they generally offer courses in applied and or theoretical sciences with a wide range of possibilities for specialization. So you can study Masters of Business Administration, Masters of Economics, courses like that. And they rather focus on consecutive masters, so Masters of Science, Masters of Arts, and some of them might offer executive masters of Business Administration, but not all of them. So there's a great diversity of subjects and courses in general, and courses that also offered in English and German. With public universities, you mainly find a scientific approach with a link to practice to business. So, and if you study at a public university, they offer an exclusive right, or they hold an exclusive right rather, for doctoral education and for awarding PhDs. So you could go on and do that. Same with similar to the category I introduced before, the universities of applied sciences. The public universities also do not have any tuition fees, but just this so-called campus maintenance fee of around about $300 per semester. And examples for that would be the University of Mannheim or the University of Cologne. So in summary, there's a wide variety of study possibilities in Germany. All of them actually offer renowned education with great career perspectives. And basically every price category will be met. It's important to know that there are not so many courses taught in English overall, and the content and structure, and as well as the quality, differs and depends on your choice of program. And also the application requirements differ greatly. So if you decide to apply for a university, be sure or make sure that you have an advisor that supports you with the application. So now I would like to give you some examples of the Faculty of Management, Economics, and Social Sciences and their business majors they offer. So the University of Cologne is obviously located in the city of Cologne, which is a very vibrant city. It's Germany's fourth largest city with around about 1 million inhabitants. It is located at the center of Europe, which is very convenient because you can reach any city in Europe very easily. And Cologne is famous for its big cathedral. Maybe you've heard of it already, and its medieval city center. And also its carnival, which is a celebration that takes part in the beginning and at the end of the year. So the University of Cologne was founded in 1388. It is at this moment actually the largest German university with around about 50,200 students, of which I think around about 5,000 students are international students actually. The University of Cologne has 4 so-called clusters of excellence awarded by the German government, and is known for its national and international research performances. And there are 6 faculties at the University of Cologne: the Faculty of Management, Economics, and Social Sciences, the Faculty of Law, the Faculty of Medicine, which does not include veterinary medicine, the Faculty of Arts and Humanities, the Faculty of Mathematics and Natural Sciences, and the Faculty of Human Sciences. So these are, just quickly to give you an overview of several research centers that are located at the University of Cologne. You have the Center of Excellence for Social and Economic Behavior, and you have the so-called Global South Study Center, the Cologne Center for Ethics, Rights, Economics, and Social Sciences of Healthcare, and so on and so forth. So if you would be interested, for instance, in pursuing a PhD, those centers are very much known for their excellent research. These are the 4 clusters of excellence. Again, if you're interested in moving on and considering to do a PhD, these are definitely centers and clusters that are worth to pursue or to see if you can get into them and work with them, cooperate with them. You have the Cluster of Excellence on Plant Science, the Cluster of Excellence on stress responses and aging-associated diseases, the Center of Excellence for Matter and Light for Quantum Computing, and the Cluster of Excellence eContribute on markets and public policy. So the so-called VISO faculty, the Faculty of Management, Economics, and Social Sciences, offers 7 bachelor's programs and 14 international master's programs. And which is kind of, as I said before, not the norm necessarily, one executive MBA program actually. Not the norm for a public university. Right now there are around about 8,750 degree-seeking students, 130 academic partners in the world, and the tuition fee ranges between $250 and $300. The visa faculty is actually has lots of ranking successes, if you like. It was ranked number 1 in a TEMS Masters ranking in International Management Masters in Germany, ranked number 4 by a large German newspaper, the Wirtschaftswoche, and by the Deutsche Handelsblatt as well. So which master degree programs do we offer? The following. So we have the Master of Sciences in Business Administration with 5 different areas of expertise. First, accounting and taxation, corporate development, finance, marketing, and supply chain management. Then we have the Master of Sciences in Economics and the Master of Sciences in Economic Research. We have the Master of Science in Sociology and Social Research, the Master of Arts in Political Science, the Master of Science in Health Economics, and the Master of Science in Information Systems. So how do these master programs work, or what do they offer? So these are the international master programs, so the Master of Sciences in International Management, meaning that the study abroad element is mandatory. So you have to, or you actually receive the chance to spend some time abroad at a partner university, or you can also go there as a so-called free mover. You can choose a university where you want to study at for 1 semester or maybe even longer. The master is ranked number 1 by the Financial Times. It offers a broad international network of top schools. They have a lot of international partners and also a network of corporate international partners. It's an interdisciplinary program, so it includes politics, sociology, geography, and other fields of study. And therefore, the offered courses are wide. There's a wide range of courses offered. Outstanding research performance, and so on and so forth. Same actually, or similarly, there's a Master of Sciences in International Management where you can do a double master's program. So again, international meaning you would spend some time at a partner university of your choosing. For instance, if you choose to do the Master of Science in Business Administration as a double master, you cooperate with the university in Helsinki, Louvain, or Medabat. And if you choose to do the Masters of Sciences in Economics, you'd cooperate with the Keio University in Tokyo, and so on and so forth. So you'd spend some time on a campus abroad as well. So which master's programs are taught in English? Obviously, you can just ignore the language levels shown in the brackets. So the International Management Master is taught in English. Double master's programs are taught in English. The Master of Business Administration, Corporate Development, Finance and Marketing is taught in English. The Masters of Economics, the Master of Sociology and Social Research, as well as the Master of Arts in Political Science. And then you have so-called bilingual master's programs in German and English, which would be the Master of Business Administration with the main focus on accounting and taxation, as well as supply chain management. So you need a C1 level of language in German. The Master of Health Economics, you would need a B2 level of German. And the Master of Information Systems, you would also need a language level on B2. So yeah, to give you an example for the admission requirements, for the Master of International Management, there's like an overall grade, German grade of 2.5 required. That's the German grading system. Again, you can look all of that up online, where it also kind of helps you to find your American grading system, or the grades according to the American grading system, rather. You need to have fulfilled the following subject-related requirements. So at least, and these are European credit points, at least 48 credit points in the field of business administration and management studies, at least 16 credit points in the field of economics, and at least 10 credit points in statistics and mathematics. The language requirements, English, of course, is probably not relevant for any of you, C1 level, and then you would need a second SEMS language at a level B2. That could also like be a mother tongue or another language. They give the example of Russian here. So what is highly recommended is to take the admission test, which you can also look up online on the website of the visa faculty. And the usual application deadline is March 31st. Similar to that, and just to give you another example, would be the admission requirements to the Master of Business Administration. There you need an overall grade of 2.7 according to the German grading system. You need 78 credit points in business administration and economics, 48 credit points in in the field of business administration, 18 credit points in the field of economics, and at least 15 credit points in statistics and mathematics. And like from my personal experience, it's always like important to reach out to a person at that faculty or at the program you are interested in and just ask them if or tell them what you studied, describe it to them, the credit points you've earned, because sometimes stuff can be shifted, points can be shifted, because the programs within one country, especially even more so, programs across countries differ, and I hope you get my point. And so language requirements in English, obviously, also probably not important to you, is B2, and for German, you would need the DSH2 or DSH3 language level. Again, highly recommended would be to take the admission test by the visa faculty. And here, application deadline is usually July 15th. With economics, I'm just going to go through that as well as a third example. Again, overall grade of 2.7. You'd need 48 credit points in the field of business administration, economics, and or social sciences, so not all three of them. At least 18 credit points in the field of economics, and at least 15 credit points in statistics and mathematics. Again, we highly recommend to take an admissions test. And the application deadline is usually June 15th. With these application deadlines, always be sure to look them up online. They might change in certain semesters or years rather, but generally those are the application deadlines are in those months. So the general application process would be for you to register online on the Uni Assist portal, which is basically a platform where you upload all of your application documents, and then they will be forwarded to the University of Cologne or to any German university as it is, the one you want to apply to. However, you also, and that's really important that you do not miss that, send your documents to Uni Assist via post, and then you have to apply online to the faculty you want to study at as well. Exactly, and yeah, information on that can be found on the visa website. So fees and scholarships, I've already kind of talked about fees. The University of Cologne also does not charge any tuition fees, as education in Germany is supposed to be free and accessible to all. However, there's this semester or campus maintenance fee, sorry, that comes up to around about $300 per semester, so $600 per year. With these with this fee, you'll get a public transportation ticket that takes you throughout the entire Bundesland of North Rhine-Westphalia and be able to access all of the sports classes offered. And with scholarships, we generally recommend the website of the DAAD. You've probably heard of that organization, the German Academic Exchange Service. They offer several different scholarships for international students and researchers. And if you are looking to study at the University of Cologne, you can look up specific scholarship programs of our university, which would be the Deutschlandstipendium and the social scholarship of the University of Cologne. And then there are several scholarships, for instance, for students with disabilities or chronic illnesses. So the Visa faculty itself offers a great student service. So that help you with orientation and study organization. They offer coaching, job application trainings, networking, events, placements. They support you with placements, and so on and so forth. Soft skills seminars. Exactly, and they're actually known to have a very strong and lively alumni network. The University of Cologne as a whole has an alumni network, and then some faculties have their own alumni networks as well. So as a summary, why is it a great idea to study at the Visa faculty of the University of Cologne? Because they have a unique range of subjects to choose from. They're literally ranked as at the top of several rankings. They are leaders in research activities. They're attractive for future employers, or you will rather be attractive for future employers. They have a lively alumni network of successful graduates, and they offer excellent support with your studies. So that would be it. Thank you for listening, and I'm open to any questions.
Thank you very much, Antonia. That was very interesting. I will share my camera with you. So, are there any questions from our listeners? If so, you can type them into the chat window. Otherwise, I would have some questions for you. One moment. How long is the master's program?
So the master's programs are usually 2 years long, 2 to 2.5 years. So
okay. Okay. And are German language classes offered? So classes in German can be taken? Do you offer any support?
Well, prior to the studies, I don't think we do. You would need to be prepared and have the required German language skills before you apply. But during your studies, you'll sure be able to access language classes to support you with general German language as well as subject-specific language classes.
Mm-hmm. And maybe my next question is maybe a little bit specific, but maybe you can answer it. How can people find out how their US GPA translates into German grade requirements for admission? Is there a way?
I'm not sure. I'm sure there is, but that is not my area of expertise. What I would suggest is there are these two kind of tools, online tools that might help with that. One is by the DAAD, and the other one is by UniAssist, which I mentioned. Okay. You can go online, and they have these tools on application requirements. Mm-hmm. and there you're able to type in kind of what you offer, or like the documents you have, the levels you have, and then they'll yeah, tell you whether you can be admitted to programs or still need to earn further degrees or points, credit points, whatever. Yeah.
And do you have a do you have a number how many students from the US finished this program with you in
I'm
Cologne?
actually not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I would have to look that up.
Would just would have been interesting, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know.
super important. Okay, so I think there are no other questions. Otherwise, someone is typing it now, but no. That was very informative. So all the information are there, and we know where to find them online, or maybe if someone is very interested to study in Cologne, I'm sure they are able to contact you, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, please send me an email.
Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for the presentation, and yeah, have a great day.
Thank you. You too.